we're getting ready to go to a family dinner tonight. So I always, if they don't want me to bring anything, I at least try to make a dessert. So today I'm going to be making this minute tapioca pudding. Now, I love to make anything I can homemade rather than buy anything at the store, but I absolutely will buy this. This, I guess, is kind of my rating on it. I give it a 10 thumbs up. I really enjoy this. You know, you can buy the tapioca at the store that's already pre-made, but I don't really care for it. I would rather make it homemade because me personally, I would rather eat this warm. My daughter would love to eat it cold. Sometimes I have to make a double batch because one batch for me, one batch for her because it's just that good. So if you really enjoy to eat tapioca pudding, I would recommend buying this. It makes a lot of servings. I believe, what is it? You only use 3 tablespoons of this in just one serving. Well, this is a nice size box. But this is absolutely great. So if you love eating tapioca pudding, I could not get over how much I absolutely love this recipe. So I'm going to show you just how I make mine, and then maybe you should make it yourself. But what you have to do is, I have my hand mixer over here. I'm going to arrow this down a little bit. You actually need to do, I don't know if I can do both in the same, but we'll see here. So you have to have your pot, and I just have a regular medium-sized pot here. And then you're also going to need a little mixer. Now you can mix this by hand, but I don't want to sit here and hold this for 3 minutes to stir the egg up, which is what we're going to do. So I'm going to kind of be multitasking here. So you just need 1 egg. And what we're going to do is we're going to crack it in half, and we're just going to kind of get all the, what the heck is it called? We have to divide it. Yeah, the egg white. Totally didn't even think about that. Okay. So the egg white is going to go in the mixer, and the egg yolk is going to go in the pot. So I'm actually going to do this over here so you guys can see me. But I'm just going to crack it in half, and I want to make sure that I'm not getting the yolk in my bowl here. So as you can see, it's going to kind of dwindle down a little bit, and I know my camera is far away, so I don't know if you can see this or not. But I'm just going to like scoop my egg back and try to eliminate the egg white and get as much as I possibly can. And I'm pretty sure I got almost all of it. So I basically just have the egg yolk left that I'm just going to dip in there. So you have to be very careful, you know, because you don't want to get your eggshells in there, but it's actually really simple to do. You just keep, you know, juggle back and forth, la la la. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is it calls for you to divide 6 tablespoons of sugar for this. So 3 goes in here, 3 goes in here with the egg. So I already have 3 tablespoons of sugar. I'm going to pour that right in there. And then I'm just going to turn this on and let that mix up. So that has to mix up until it's absolutely foamy, which will just take a couple minutes. Okay, so we got that rolling. I'm actually going to turn up a little bit higher because I want that to blend really well. Alright, so moving on to our pot, what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 cups of milk, and I'm using whole milk with our egg yolk. Okay, I'm going to get this turned on to a medium heat. You don't want to turn it on high because you don't want it to cook super fast. Okay, so we add our milk, and then we're going to add the other 3 tablespoons of sugar. I didn't have another bowl, so, you know, I'm trying to be all high classy and have the bowls like everybody else does, but I kind of run out, so, Okay, so next we need to do 3 tablespoons of tapioca, and I have a 2 tablespoon here, and then I have a 1 tablespoon. There we go. Alright. And then the only thing with that we have to add will be our vanilla, but we'll do that after we mix this together. So we're literally just going to sit here and stir. And you don't have to stir like wistfully forever and ever and ever, but I just give it a little bit of stir and I'll let it sit for a couple minutes. And I'm going to bring you over here so you kind of see what I'm doing over here. See, we're just whisking it, and it just has to be a foaming. So I'm actually going to turn this up a little bit higher. Sometimes my mixer goes a little bit fast, so I have to kind of slow it down a little bit so it actually mixes the product that I have in there. This is the bowl, I think, moves faster than what the thing goes. And I'm literally just gonna watch this for a couple minutes while I'm stirring this. I don't stir it the entire time. It says to whisk it, you know, repeatedly, but I don't, because I want it to sit here for a little bit, and I'll just give it a nice little, because I don't want anything to like go on the bottom and burn. So I'm just going to let this cook it down a little bit. Just check it. Okay, and it's actually really foamy now, so it's twice as foamy now. So I'm just going to turn that off. Just gonna set this back here and get my camera down so you can kind of see. Now this stove, the one good thing about it is it does cook things a little bit faster than my other stove that I had at the farm. So that is one plus that I have. The only negative I have is when I cook in the oven, it burns everything unless I turn the oven down and take it down a notch. So I've had to readjust all my cooking on this stove here. But I'm just going to keep stirring it. So I will bring you back when it starts to bubble. When it starts to bubble, I'm just going to stir it until when I'm stirring it at a pace basically just like this, and it is to a boil, rolling boil while I'm stirring. That's when I will turn the heat off and I will pour this mixture in here and add the vanilla. So I'll bring you back when that comes to a boil. Alright, so I've been stirring this about 12 minutes, just off and on, like every minute or two I'll come and just give this a nice little stir. It's starting to bubble up now. Let's see if I can throw this in a little bit. You can see where it's starting to bubble up and get really thick. So it's doing pretty good, but it's at the thickness that I like it now, so I'm actually going to turn it off. And you can basically see all the little bubbles in there, which is, you know, the yummy part. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave that right there, and I'm going to add in, take this off the burner here, and I'm just going to add in this sugar egg white. Mixture here. So there's that. And I'm just going to stir that in there. Now the only other thing I've got to add is a teaspoon of vanilla. That's it. It's so yummy, delicious. I'm telling you. I'm gonna bring you guys down here so you can kind of see it. But it's delicious. So after you cook this, you take it off your stove, you mix all your other stuff in there. You're gonna wanna, whoa, that's up close and personal. Oh, no, not the right way I needed to go. Okay, so you're gonna wanna let this sit for, I'm gonna keep going the wrong way, yep. Okay. You're going to want to let this sit for about 5 minutes off the heat. Then you can either put it in the fridge, put it in your dish, head out the door, whatever you want to do. But you just want to let this sit so all the sugars and stuff can kind of go together. But I let it sit for about 5 minutes. I'll take my little whisk out because I don't want to use my whisk after this because it's going to be really thick, so I'll use my little spatula to, scrape the edges or whatever. So whether you just want to, grab your spoon and eat it like I do, or you throw it in the fridge and have it for later. So great little dessert. I hope that you all enjoyed this recipe. Give me that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I have tasty, delicious little meals, little snacks that I absolutely love, and I'll keep adding them on there. But I love this snack, and so I figured I would share it all with you. So I hope that you all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching.